You might think selling a distressed property will be difficult and time consuming, and in some cases it is. But listen to our 5 expert tips on how to sell your distressed property quickly and hassle-free here in Charlotte. Now, before you click off, be sure to listen to all 5 tips, because I'm only trying to put more money in your pocket and how to make this process as seamless and painless as possible for you, the person that's trying to sell their property. Now, distressed property can mean a lot of things. This one in particular was going through probate. So it could mean probate, it could mean you inherited a property, it could mean you might be going through foreclosure, tax auction, or it's just an unwanted property that you don't want to deal with anymore. For whatever the reason the property is distressed, please listen to these top 5 tips on how to sell your property quickly, hassle-free, and for the top dollar. Hi, I'm Sir Ashley, a Charlotte area realtor and investor, and I work with Fair House Offer. Together, my partners and I have been buying houses here in the Charlotte area for over 10 years. Let's jump right in to how you can sell your distressed property right here in Charlotte. Tip number 1, avoid costly agents. Selling your distressed property to a professional buyer like Fair House Offer will save you thousands of dollars in commissions and agent fees. Listing your Charlotte house can be expensive and time consuming, and you don't know exactly when it will sell. But if you sell directly to a cash buyer like Fair House Offer, 1, you don't have to worry about agent fees, and you know exactly when you will close and when you'll get your money. It takes all the guesswork out of selling your house. Tip number 2, don't worry about making the property pretty. I am standing in front of a property we just put under contract that we will be buying by the end of this year. I'm filming this in late December 2018. We're buying it next week or the week after, depending on when the attorney's office can get us in. Do not worry about making the property pretty. You can't really see everything, but it's not pretty. They didn't worry about fixing it up. There's no need to. As a cash buyer, and if you're selling a distressed property, you can put that money elsewhere. As a cash buyer, we understand that there will be repairs needed, so there's no time or no need for you to waste that money on repairs. We will get you a fair cash offer in your pocket for the property in its current condition. Tip number 3, disclose everything. No matter what is wrong with the property, you need to be upfront and honest about it. By not letting people know what exactly the property defects are, you could be setting yourself up for a potential lawsuit down the road. So take the ethical approach. If there's a buyer, tell them exactly what is wrong with the property that you're aware of, because they will find out sooner or later. Tip number 4, be patient. There isn't a large market for distressed properties here in Charlotte. Well, there is a large market for distressed properties, but there's not a lot of cash buyers. There's a lot of people that pretend to be cash buyers, but there's only a handful of us that actually buy houses and are legitimate and credible. So you might have to sift through several companies to find a credible cash buyer that you're comfortable working with. I understand it can be frustrating, but when you find a legitimate cash buyer and they understand the process, your life will be so much easier. This could be doubly frustrating when you want to sell within a specific time frame. But please, do your homework, be patient, and find the correct home buyer that is legit. Tip number 5, make sure your paperwork is done correctly. If you choose to sell your house on your own, you may be responsible for taking care of all the legal documents that go along with selling your property. When you work with us, we handle all the paperwork and use all of the North Carolina State Bar and Real Estate Association's paperwork and documentations and contracts. So that is one less thing you have to worry about. I hope these 5 tips were helpful, and if you're ready to sell your distressed property or sell any property here in Charlotte, please feel free to give Fair House Offer a call. Our local number is 704-594-1919. We will gladly help. And even if it is not a distressed property, we can still help you sell your property the traditional way as well.